So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, what a pass! And he's managed to get free. Oh, and the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant... Decent hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Has a look and plays it forward. Has a go! And he's following up!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Osimhen. Nice sequence of passes, this. Neymar. And it's Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, he is not giving anything away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diaz. Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Real chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Osimhen. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And that's not going to reach. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Del Piero! And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Can he put it away? Cristiano Ronaldo. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Neymar. Up he goes! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vieira. Del Piero. That looks a cracking ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Diaz. Time and again they are repelled.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Vieira. Kaká. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Del Piero. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Diaz.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Del Piero. Oh no, this does not look good. Casemiro. De Bruyne. Diaz. Now that's well seen too. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Del Piero. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. A real chance if he can get through. Neymar! And that has been clubbed away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, can he finish? He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 11.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Número 18. Entran número 5.
With Son Heung-min.
Número 23.
And here's Messi.
Número
Rivaldo.
99. Número 17.
There's the shot! It's
Número
loose
22.
and there's a race for the
Se está
ball.
realizando un cambio.
Martinelli. And it's Rivaldo. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! He's put his foot right through that one.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Vieira. More and more pressure. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Well, there was to be no other outcome. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, that's well spotted. Diaz under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Pete.
He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chiesa, Martinelli, great hit! Anguissa, Diaz, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. That's headed upfield. And here's the chance to counter. He's got space in the area. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. Kimmich, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Diaz. Anguissa. Now who's going to be first to this? Rivaldo. And it's Son Heung-min. It's Bellingham. Now it's Son Heung-min. Chiesa! Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Diaz. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Son Heung-min! It's a goal kick. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Mbappe. Chance! Chiesa. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. They've done it! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Osimhen, out to the left it goes. And now the hit! No, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Okay, interesting. Osimhen, he's found the way, hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's beaten the last man. That's been cut out, well played. Pressing high and with purpose. Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Bellingham. Neymar. Valverde. Griezmann. And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. Cafu.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And here's Griezmann, looking tidy in possession here. Decent hit! Goal! Corinthians! The breakthrough strike!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Corner then. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Threads one in. Diaz. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. Anguissa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's De Bruyne. Bellingham. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Bellingham clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, important interception. He is just caressing the ball. De Bruyne, aimed in towards the centre. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cafu. That's good play. Oh, big chance! Osimhen, driving forward. Now it's Diaz. Osimhen, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, what a chance! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Neymar looking to run onto it. Now it's Valverde. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Diaz. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. Diaz. Adams. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who will emerge on top.
Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Diaz. Osimhen. And it's Casemiro. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
A real chance if he can get through. And here's Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Guardiola. Looking for options for movement.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, third corner of the game.
41. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Defending of the desperate. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zambo Anguissa. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Zambo Anguissa! And it's in! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Great pass a goal! Bellingham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 10. Camisa 13. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17. Camisa 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Haaland with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Adams. Bellingham. Haaland heads it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Rice. De Bruyne. Endrick. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corinthians have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal, he has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. Now De Bruyne. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Adams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. Valverde. And that's gone loose. Can he latch on to this? The ball is loose and the chase... Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. 4 added minutes on the board. De Bruyne. Valverde. Oh, he's onto this, and he's managed to get free. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done,